Once upon a mouse. Hello everyone, welcome and let's play Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. This is a game that I did have growing up on my Mega Drive. And here we have the introduction. Now, for some reason as a kid, this introduction, the bit that's coming up, this bit here, that used to scare me. I mean, it seems stupid now, but looking back at that, it just, I don't know, it used to scare me. And basically, the witch has taken Minnie and you have to go to the Castle of Illusion to rescue her, so it's a rather typical story. And Mickey Mouse is actually able to get the right castle on his first try, so he gets props there. Now, you can choose difficulty between normal and hard. I'm going to go with normal because that's, well, normal, so it's more representative of what the game should normally be like on a normal day. Practice isn't really, it's not an easy mode really, it's not really a game mode, it's just like, you play a few levels, and that's it. Before Miss Rebelle uses her powers of illusion to make herself look like Minnie and make Minnie look evil like her. Now, is it just me, or is there a lot of four-letter words in that? It seems like there were. And we have to find the 7 gems of the rainbow. So one for each colour, basically. And they are protected by the Master of Illusion. And here we have some enemies that you have to slam on. You can't just jump on them, you have to basically sit on them. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Sitting on enemies. Well, not for very long, they'll die as soon as you land. And here's the first door, the first level. And since it is a platform game, the first level is bound to be a forest. As you see, you have to, you can jump normally, but that's not good enough. You have to sit on them basically, and you can collect apples to throw at enemies, like so. And that tree decided to jump. Now that tree reminds me of the tree kind of in the Addams Family, the game. And it makes me think that there's going to be trees with no leaves on that hurt you if you jump on them, which they don't actually exist in this game, but because they exist in the Addams Family game, that's why I think of them. And we have the mushrooms. You see, if Mario didn't actually, if Mario didn't actually eat the mushrooms, he might have been able to get the right castle in the first try, whereas Mickey, he knows what he's doing. He says no to mushrooms, and he gets his job done. Of course, the castle's much bigger, and it contains forests and all sorts inside it, but still, you don't want to fall down these holes. And you have these vines that you can swing across. Nice music. And that was a life, basically. Tries means lives. And here we have the Big Apple. And I don't mean New York. I literally mean a Big Apple. It is New York that's named the Big Apple, isn't it? Anyway, is the third part of this level. We have lots of leaves to travel across and lots of spider webs. Yeah, it's basically, those stars are basically health. Oh, got a little bit of lag there. I mean, look at, that doesn't make any sense. It leads through like a cave, like in the middle of space, but then kind of like the doors in Monsters Inc. But I suppose this is Castle of Illusion, and all the doors do lead to places like that. Oh, stupid lag. Now this is a bit of an interesting one. Oh wow, immense lag. This lag better stop. Anyway, this is an interesting one because it turns night. And... oh, I hate those bats! I'll say right now, I hate the bats in this game. They are so unpredictable, unless you know exactly where they all are, and they come out of nowhere and they hurt you. Now the gems give you points. Now if you were to play on hard mode, a lot of the items that you would pick up that you could throw, like the apples, they would mostly just be replaced with gems. Oh, we're facing the wrong way. Now listen to the sound that it makes when you hit the roof. Listen. That sounds painful. Anyway, here we have a boss. Funny story about this boss. My friend, who we are close, used to come round to my house a lot. I'll call him by his initials, MT. He wanted to draw this boss, so he asked me to pause it when his face was visible. So what I did is I paused it. I paused it like that. I thought I was being hilarious. It was quite funny. And he's like, no, when his face is fully visible. But it's a simple enough boss. Basically, get out the way when he rolls towards you, and then when he rolls up the side of the tree, avoid the falling things, and then hit him when his face is showing. And I do actually mean fully showing, like my friend did when he asked me to draw him. No, when he asked me to pause the game so that he could draw him. And we get the first Chaos Emerald, I mean gem. They do kind of remind me of the Chaos Emeralds, but they are clearly gems. And there are 7 of them. Like in Sonic 2, not Sonic 1. And we get a secret bonus! Hooray, and that sounded like a life? Anyway, onto the second zone. Another door. What could be inside? So wait, Mickey's not getting the wrong castle, he's getting the wrong rooms in the castle. Right. Well, there's the exit, but it's locked, and apparently, despite the fact that the door to the exit is transparent, when the door unlocks it becomes a cave inside, which doesn't make any sense. But again, this is the Castle of Illusion, so I suppose nothing has to make sense. We have the Jack-in-the-Boxes, and this world is basically like a toy box world. Lots of toys, like a baby or a toddler. Lots of building blocks. They must love their building blocks because they've got loads of them. More than anything else. Well, either that or the parents just bought loads of building blocks. And why am I thinking into this? It doesn't really matter at all. But I must say, I do like the door in the background. It really, for one, it puts everything into scale, and second of all, it does have that sort of, like, housey feel to it, if you know what I mean. If that makes any sort of sense at all. Right. Going up here. Those airplanes aren't as bad as the bats. There's the... that was just some... going up that way was just for some health. So it was... and I had max health anyway, so it was a useless endeavour. I meant to say useless endeavour, but it came out in the form of... a Joanna Newsom song. When she sings it in the song Monkey and Bear, I think. It's a good song. Monkey and Bear by Joanna Newsom. It's really long as well, 9 minutes. But it's good. Now back to the game. Here we have the key. You collect the key. That's going to unlock the door. Oh, but I'm going to have to travel all the way back down. Well, the key does more than open doors. It turns everything into a slide. Way! Although I suppose the child isn't going to be very happy that many of their blocks have been cut in half. Again, I'm looking too deep into it. Who cares? Yep, see? Exit leads through to a cave. Well, it doesn't really lead through to a cave. It just leads through to another segment of this. And the background is darker, so is this later on in the day or something? Hey, the things you notice. Yeah, you have to use the projectiles to destroy those yellow blocks. And by the way, I hate those springs. They never seem to work properly. And if you can't tell already, the items that you throw in this level are different. They're not the apples anymore, they are little blue marble things. And speaking of marble, Spring Yard Zone from Sonic 1 resembles that bit a lot. Or should I say, that bit there reminds me of Spring Yard Zone. You get it? Marble Spring Yard. You could say that this level's also a bit of a labyrinth, and the lights are going out, so it was so we're getting a bit of starlight, and all these things are giving you a scrap brain. All these little jokes that I'm making here. Oh wow, I can't believe I actually did that. I actually made a okay, we started on a green hill. Second zone we got some marbles, found some platforms reminding me of Spring Yard. Turned out to be a bit of a labyrinth. Oh, hang on a second. I can jump up here. Nope. Yeah, just missed it. It's a bit of a shortcut if you can jump up there. Can I do it a second try? Yes! Turned out to be a bit of a labyrinth. The lights are going out, so we'll get a bit of starlight. And being able to figure all this out gives you a bit of a scrap brain. I know. Anyway, at this level you can go upside down by by collecting those upside down switches, those flip switches. Basically it turns everything upside down and kills all the enemies. Although should I say, it doesn't, strictly speaking, it doesn't turn everything upside down. It flips everything it reflects everything in the y-axis. Oh, lots of enemies. Why did that not hit? Right. Oh, that was pointless. Down to 1 health. Right, this is not good. I'm running low on health. You will not kill me. Right, that's not good. Gotta survive on 1 health. Just have to be careful. Yeah, those switches are great when you got those clowns, because the clowns are horrible. They keep... The clowns are horrible because not only do you have to jump high to hit them, and not only do they throw things, if you defeat them, their unicycle continues and it goes faster. Oh, health, health, health. Let me get it. Yes! Ha ha ha. More health. Yes. Right. I don't like this boss. He jumps a few times, then he releases some springs and gets dizzy. Why he releases those springs, I have no idea. Surely they are to his own detriment for him to do that. I just duck out every time he jumps, just to be extra sure. And he turns more red every time he gets hit. Seems to be every second or third attack. Every second or third jump. He'll release the fist. That's a phrase I never thought I'd hear. Releasing the fist. But I killed him anyway, and we get the second gem, which is the orange one. The second colour in the rainbow, orange. Although I've never really understood why in a rainbow, indigo and violet are distinguished as two separate colours. I mean, I know indigo and violet are separate colours, but wouldn't that also mean that, like, red and a slightly orangey red is also two different colours? I don't know. I'm sure there's some technicals behind it that I just don't know. Anyway, this level's a bit of a maze. It's quite interesting, and I hate bats like I said before because that one just jumped out and kills you. But if you fall down any of these holes, you end up in like a water pipe thingy. And right, I think this is the one. There's one in particular you gotta jump down. Oh wait, no, it's not that one. There's one in particular that you gotta go down. I'm gonna test it. I think it's this one. And I was right. Yeah, they all lead to different, like, underwater wind tunnels that lead, like, to different parts of the level, and one of them takes you to the end. That didn't take long. Aha! This level. Now this level, I do like this level, with the exception of the bats. I must preface my, or clarify that when I say I like a level, if it has bats, I don't like the bats in the level. Basically it's probably better just to do an attack after every jump. Probably the only way. I mean, even then I wasn't safe. And still I've only got one hit left. I need some health. But knowing me, I'll get a bat first. See, there's some bats like there, you can see them. That was too close! And that was lucky. And that wasn't. Okay, I don't like that bit because you gotta guess, basically. You gotta guess where to land, and that is unless you come down this way. So no, you don't have to guess where to land, you just have to know not to do that. Yeah. Okay, this is going to take quite a lot of care. Ooh, health. Hooray for me. Oh yeah. There's me singing again. Right. Platforms. Bigger platforms this time. And back to the smaller platforms. Hooray. Right, I do like this one. I do really like this one. Take that, you stupid bat. Because of this one, you've got to be quick. You got to time it as well. You've got to walk and you've got to jump. Not today, bat. And you've got to not walk too far, not jump too far. Now the water animation in this level reminds me of the water in the Master System version of Sonic 1, the Jungle Zone. Just the way that the water looks. Yeah, I'm doing quite well. Almost back up to full health. Right, okay, I should have done that. Right, you gotta be extra careful with the timing on this one. You've got to set up before it's even disappears. Oh wow, what's... Right, that didn't work. Should have done that. Okay, I'm gonna get this right. No, I don't feel like that was right. How can I not make this? Yeah, you gotta be so, like, exact. Right. Now... that platform is a trick. It's basically made to make you think. Okay, I'm just gonna pause this here. That platform is basically meant to make you think that you're supposed to jump on it when you're not. Oh, I don't like this boss at all. Because sometimes he'll jump. Sometimes he'll just jump again, and sometimes he'll do his attack thing. Right, okay, I'm gonna try that again. Right, can I... hold on. Oh! Yeah, this is an easy way to do it. Oh, it didn't work that time. Well, that strategy works most of the time, but if you don't do that, it can be really hard. Seriously. I walked a bit too far off. And now we have the yellow gem! Yahoo! Hooray for yellow. Wow, wow! We get a secret bonus. What it is, I don't know, it's a secret. And now we're travelling up the stairs and along to the next room in the Castle of Illusion. Oh, now here we have the library. Now these A's, they are a nuisance, but if you know what to do, they're so easy. They basically jump when they get close to you, so if you jump yourself, then you're just gonna knock yourself into them. Right, now here we have the Milk World thingy. Oh, a bit of lag, I hate lag. We have fish this time, again, but this time they're shown in the form of gummy dolphins and bridges that fall apart. Very, very repetitive music, and because this bridge swings, it doesn't fall. And bridges that do fall don't swing. And we are back to collecting apples for this level. But this is quite strange because this is still technically the library level. But there's like the green gem is within this bottle of milk, within the library level. So, how... The connection between libraries and milk, I don't know where that connection comes from, or even if there is a connection, or if it's just randomness. But... you know when they do those tests when they say... I say a word, you say the first name that comes into your head? The floor's just falling there. I wouldn't expect... if someone says library, I wouldn't expect someone else to say milk. Unless they play this game, of course. Ah, the falling books. Right, now in here we have a cup of tea, where if you land in it, you get to swim around in the tea. And you basically how to avoid these, what I suspect are sugar cubes. I mean, there's nothing really down here, it's just points, I guess, and well, yeah, just points. I suppose that would be like Mrs. Doyle's heaven. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, and if you don't, shame on you. You should, because Father Ted is a really funny program. Mrs. Doyle is a character from Father Ted who is obsessed with making people cups of tea. She doesn't sleep in case someone wants a cup of tea. And she basically loves making cups of tea. She's obsessed with making tea and giving people tea. Oh, funny program. If you haven't watched Father Ted, I very, very strongly recommend you do. It's 25 episodes, but it's really good. Anyway, enough about Mrs. Doyle and cups of tea. There was another one of those giant apples back there, and I'm thinking if only we could throw one of those. Right, here we have the boss of the library zone, which is a red dragon inside a bottle of milk. So, this is an illusion if there ever was one. No, I've just missed. Basically, all you gotta do is know where he's coming from and which way he's facing. And then you know where you have to go to hit him. Because he does the same reach around thing as always. Rather easy, boss. Oh! I take that back! He doesn't always do that one thing. See? But we killed him anyway. And the gem fell right into us. It is the blue gem. Hooray for blueness. So yeah, you got the wrong door again there, Mickey. Actually, no, hold on. What am I talking about? You didn't get the wrong door because you have to get all the gems anyway. What am I talking nonsense? Right. No, I do like this level. This is hold on, where am I going? Is it this way? Oh, what am I talking about? That's not the right way at all. Yeah, those knights will attack you. Which remind me of the knights in Tomb Raider 2 in the third level. Oh, what's it called? Marco Bartoli's hideout or something like that. Stupid knight attacks too early. Now these ones don't fall as you go under them. You've got to be careful. I've only got 1 health left. Oh wow. What? Right. Now I do have another story. Specifically about this part of the game. I was once, there was one time when I was playing this game. This was when I had my Mega Drive and it was downstairs. In the room next to the kitchen, which ironically is where I am right now. Of course, well, it's all decorated differently and there's different things here, but okay, that's not good. But again, that's not good. My friend came round. This is a friend that I have. Okay, I came down here the first time and I did it fine. What am I doing wrong? Well, I'm down here now. My friend, who I've talked about earlier on, initials MT, he was the one who wanted to draw the tree. He came round to my house and I was playing on this game and I got up to this point in the game and I can't remember if I had actually... Okay, so it's clear what I've got to do there. Right, I had got to this point in the game, and he had brought a game over called... Might be pronouncing this wrong, but we called it Ganoog. In America, it's called Wings of War, like war spelled W-O-R, and it's like a shmup type game. He brought that round and he wanted to play it, but I was like, well, okay, but I'm playing this right now. I remember I got up to this bit because I remember those bubbles there. And I remember saying, there was one point where I was saying, I paused it and I went, right, I need to go to the toilet. So I did, and then I came back and he turned this game off and he popped Ganoog in. And I was so angry. I didn't act angry though. I don't think I ever acted angry as a kid. Not that I remember anyway. But anyway, one thing, those bubbles actually do look a lot like on Ganoog, the wildfire bullets that you can get. Right, that was clearly not a good idea. Gotta be more careful. Don't think I have to duck at those points, but I'd still do anyway. I always think that... Never mind, I was going to say I always think these platforms are going to fall, and they just did. So, I was right. Just some points over here. So it's a pointless endeavor. Yeah. I don't want to have to sing that every time I... Oh, is it pointless endeavor or useless endeavor in the song? I can't remember. Either way, right. I'm not going to fall for it this time. So yeah, I was really angry when he did that. Because I'm thinking, I'm far in the game. Right. And I do have another story to tell rather soon about another part later on in the game. But I'm not there just yet, so I'll tell that when I get to it. Ooh, that's quite tricky, but still I like it. Ooh, now these don't look very friendly. Do these fall or something? Oh no, they shake. But there are bats. Anything that shakes does not fall. And hooray! There's the gem. Right, okay, so now there's only the violet gem left. Oh, this level. Oh, not this. This is where it... Yeah. It's a bit mazy. Like, oh, come on, don't... leave me to dead ends. Do 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 do. Is this another dead end? Oh no, this is the right one. And now that reminds me of the last level, one of the last levels on Super Mario Brothers. Or is it the last level? I can't remember, where you gotta go a specific path. Now here we have a level with lots of machines and cogs and stuff. Very steampunk. Speaking of steampunk, a band called Vernian Process. Listen to them. I'm not just, you know, I'm not intending to play through games so I can advertise things basically, but it just made me it just got me thinking of Vernian Process. Especially the song Unhallowed Metropolis. I do really like that one. Right. Yeah, now unlike all other swinging things, you can't grab onto these, you've got to just stand on them. And the non-spinning ones fall. So if they don't swing, they fall, if they don't spin, they fall. Oh, come on. Now where did I last... Yes. So right then, I last did a save state like far too early on. I mean, I could just not... I could just not use save states, but honestly, would you rather watch me like retry the same platforms again and again? I mean, I think when save states in a Let's Play, I think when save states get bad is when you become too dependent on them to the point where you're not you always take massive risks because you know that if ever you fail, you can just reload. And I think that kind of like ruins the game. If you know what I mean. That's how I think of it. And again, some lag. Right, now here's this... Oh, I just threw away that. Now this boss, from what I remember, isn't really that hard. If I can get it right. You gotta get close to him so that he'll use his hammer. And then... hit him. And I've been doing terribly. Okay, let's do this right this time. I'm not landing on his head, that's the thing. Right, hold on. Okay, gotta get this right. I think I've got it. Yeah. Okay, sorry about this, boss. There's one time, and this is still when I was in the back room. In the same room that I was in when I told you the story about oh, what was it? About when my friend turned the game off. I was doing so well. Nearly killed him. Anyway, see if I can get it right this time without getting hurt. Just gives me more time to tell you the story. Again, getting hurt. What's going on? I think you gotta get close to him so that he then swings. Why am I getting hurt? I don't understand. Right. Tell you what. Right. Anyway, I was fighting this boss, and everyone else in the house had gone to bed. Was my brother born at this point? I think he was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Everyone went to bed, and I was still up, and I was playing this game. Probably better than I am right now, and I got up to this boss. Too far that time. I got up to this boss, and I was all alone downstairs. It was dark outside. It's probably winter. Don't know what time it was. But I got to this boss, and I was thinking to myself, I didn't actually beat the boss, but I was thinking to myself, well, hold on. This is the boss. There's only one more gem left. This is near the end of the game. And I remembered how that scene at the beginning scared me, so I thought, what if there's something after this point that will scare me? And I thought, well, considering how late it is, and how I'm going to be going to bed soon once I finish with this game, I don't want to... I was like, I don't want something to scare me this late at night. So I turned the game off without completing it. Anyway, we used the gems to build a rainbow to cross there. You know, if instead of getting the, I would have preferred to have a bat at that point, because right, okay, I'm not concentrating. If there was a bat, then we wouldn't have to get all the gems, because we could just bounce across the bat to get to the other side, rather than play through the whole game. Right, now this is meant to be... This is Ms. Rebel, the boss. Now, if she... Right, okay. Okay, there she is, normally. And there she's transformed. Now, is that meant to be her taking Minnie's beauty away? Because if so, I have two objections. One, that's not... I don't consider that to be beauty. And two, why does Minnie still look the same? Basically, the way that this boss works is that she makes ghosts surround her, and then you can bounce off the ghosts, and then when she shoots them, you then have to... Right, see, I completely failed then. So you can bounce off the ghosts when they're flying around. But when she's forming them, you gotta be careful that you don't actually touch them. Like there, say for example. Right, okay, this isn't going very well. Right, now I don't think you can hit her on that first try. Right. There's one hit. I don't know how many hits exactly it takes. So I hate when she appears in the middle. I prefer if she appears at the side opposite of where I'm stood. Like there. So now I can jump across. I don't have to be worried about the ghosts as she's farming them. That didn't work. Oh, at the bottom, that's fine. Yeah, bottom again, yeah, that's fine. No, that wasn't fine. You're not supposed to hit me, Miserable. I'm supposed to hit you! What are you talking about? Well, she's not saying anything, so she's not talking about anything. Oh, stupid! Oh, I hate when that happens. Basically, you keep bouncing off the ghost going upwards so that... Yeah, I can accept that. Yay, bottom. Bottom's actually probably the best. Except when that happens. Oh, it's a case of... It's a case of knowing exactly... Right, okay, I'm going to try a different strategy now. I'm not going to bounce on the ghosts. That didn't seem to work. You can't bounce directly above her because... Right, that works better. Oh, that was it! Oh! Oh, I won. Now I throw that thing into the air and it kills her! Honestly, I don't know what that thing's meant to be, and if you had that thing, why didn't you choose that at the start? I don't know. But either way, we saved Minnie Mouse from becoming ugly. Yay! Ah. Way to influence young girls, saying that witches are ugly and they want to become beautiful, and if you're not, then you're evil. The damn media! Well, anyway, Miserable has not miserable anymore. She's a nice Miserable, and she's decided to take us somewhere. She's thought, oh, I'm going to be nice after all, or something. I don't know. Or maybe we broke her of a spell that made her evil or something. I don't know. But anyway, yay! She's going, my hero, and Mickey's like fainting. Right, and here we are again, back at square one. With the credits. The worst thing that can happen now is that it goes wow, and then Miserable takes Minnie away again, and it's like, oh, not again. Gotta get the gems again, form another rainbow. But of course that's gonna happen, unless you reset the game, then it might happen. Anyway. Credits. What can I say during the credits, other than it's a good game, it's a decent game. It was one of the Mega Drive games that I grew up with, and for some reason it always reminds me of being at my auntie's house. An auntie on my dad's side of the family, especially the first level. I don't know why that is. It just does. I mean, I didn't play it there, and I didn't, you know, I did. Maybe I was just playing it whilst, like, during the time frame that I went there, or something. Funny story about that particular auntie. I know this has got nothing to do with Castle of Illusion or anything, but I'll just say it anyway. Her name is Beatrice, and when I was a kid, I used to think her name was Beetroot. So, and when I said, Auntie Beetroot, everyone thought it was funny. Now I think it's funny now looking back. And I remember she had beetroot one day. I remember thinking, Auntie Beetroot's got beetroot. So yeah. Now watch this. It was a film all along? Surely that... Hey, oh, they went to see a film. Hello, Mickey. And we're back at square one. So yeah. Now you've heard, now you know, yeah, back at the beginning with the intro. Anyway, this has been Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. You now know about the story of Miserable and my Auntie Beetroot. Auntie Beatrice. Weird. And about my friend who turned this game off when he shouldn't have, and how I was scared of the beginning, and how I was worried that I'd be scared at the end late at night. Oh, what a weird collection of stories. Anyway, okay, I'm ending this here because, well, I've completed the game. Why else would I end it here? I'm not playing this again. Goodbye.